another one of my videos. I hope you enjoyed the previous videos and you're getting out and practicing, getting your touches on the ball, building repetition, gaining confidence. In this video, all I'm going to be focusing on is foundation. I've always believed that if you have a strong foundation, you could always build on a basic movement that you could always add on or combine these movements to create move that you could take in a game, or move to elude an opponent while on a soccer field or playing against an opponent on a soccer field. We're going to start from the basic ones, and I know you might take these for granted, but after doing these over and over, you will gain confidence. You will find out that you could adjust and use these to create more moves. Just add it. So I've always believed that if you work on foundation and practice, getting repetition in, you get so comfortable that you create moves or find ways, different ways of moving or manipulating the ball that would throw a defender off or an opponent off in a soccer game. Let's go.
In this session, we'll work on combining basic moves, turning them into more complex moves that can be used to throw a defender off balance or keep them guessing. The first exercise is a simple tick-tock, which is basically controlling the ball with the insides of your feet, playing it back and forth. Slightly bent at the knees, chest a little over the ball for good position and posture. Start at a comfortable pace to build the rhythm and increase speed over time. Try to move forward and backward while at it. Go for 45 seconds to a minute and repeat for 3 sets. Second exercise is a simple scissors or windshield wiper. This move requires no contact with the ball. Position over or above the ball at a central point. Start with either leg by bringing it from behind and swinging it around and in front of the ball and back to its starting point without making contact with it. As that leg comes to rest, repeat with the other leg. Start slowly and build a rhythm and increase speed as you get comfortable. Continue exercise for 45 seconds to a minute and repeat for 3 to 4 sets. In our third exercise, we'll progress to combining both moves practiced in our previous ones. Resume your starting position as you did before. Begin with the tick-tock, starting from either inside foot to the other and back, which briefly set a zip before swinging that same foot from behind and around the ball to complete the scissor. As the scissor is completed, go straight into a tick-tock with the opposite inside foot to repeat that same action on the opposite leg. This move requires a hop in between to set up and maintain balance. Also, remember the scissor only happens after the tock. Go for 45 seconds to a minute and repeat for 3 to 4 sets. Fourth exercise is basically a progression from the previous. We are repeating the same moves, only instead of staying in one spot, we'll be moving forward as if setting up in a dribble. Try to get lots of repetition while at it. Remember, this is the time to be comfortable and get familiar with the steps. Go for 45 seconds to a minute and repeat for as many steps till you feel you have mastered it. Do remember, you can always add a move to the sequence, but make it realistic. next combination, the step over reverse scissors, will give practice into a sequence of moves that are effective all by themselves but can be even more so when combined. So, our fifth exercise is of the first in this combination, the step over. This is a pretty basic move all by itself. Position, then act as if you're about to make a pass, yet instead step over and across the opposite side of the ball, adjust your position, and repeat the action with the other leg always without touching the ball. Work into a rhythm and increase speed gradually. Continue for 45 seconds to a minute and repeat for 3 to 4 sets. Our sixth exercise is simply a progression from the previous with just the addition of a reverse step over with the same leg used to step over with. This should be easy as you are using the same approach as prior. Adjust accordingly and do on the opposite leg. Think about dropping that shoulder as you step over the ball. This helps makes the move more sellable. Start gradually, then build into a good rhythm and tempo. Go for 4 to 5 seconds to a minute and repeat for 3 to 4 sets. Seventh exercise is a scissors or a windshield wiper. By now, we should have experience in this move. Only difference is, this time around, we'll make it continuous, bouncing off the balls of our feet and bring them from behind up and around the ball. Try to keep your steps even, landing in the same spots each time. Go for 4 to 5 seconds to a minute and repeat for 3 to 4 sets. In our 8th exercise, we will combine all 3 moves. It will be a little complex, but if you remember and repeat the steps, you should get it. Start and gradually increase speed as you get comfortable. Use a soft getaway touch after each scissors to set up the start with the opposite leg. Remember, whichever foot you start out with, that's the foot you'll end up making the getaway touch with. Go for 4 to 5 seconds to a minute and repeat for 3 to 4 sets.